Oh, yeah. So we ended up staying last night at the hostel cross trails. Somewhere we are. Okay, I never know where we are. Um, but anyway, we had gotten a private room that had for me, Faith, and uh, Goldilocks and Forge, and then you could sleep another person in there. So Faith put it up for Child Magic, and there was a girl that came in out of the rain last night. She wasn't a hiker, but she definitely needed a good story, and so she came and stayed with us for free. We smelled, but she grew up on a farm, so it was okay. So I'll just show you quickly around here. It's a huge kitchen. This is, we moved in, Faith and I moved into the private room, which of course we have as a disaster right now. So there's a private room here, which is, if you got two people, it's only like $2.50 more per person for the private. They do have stuff that you can get out of the pantry. This is a bunk room for our men. And this is the private room we were in last night. There was me, Faith, the girl who came in out of the rain, Forge, and Goldilocks. And this is the ladies' bathroom. I love this little mural here. This is ladies' bunks. Nobody's in here right now. Everything you can need in here. There's 3 showers, 3 stalls, so no waiting really for anything. Okay, it's 7:55. We're just waiting for our ride. Good morning. So we're heading back to where we got off. This was a nice day. I told Faye this is when, because we were going to push as far as we could. So when I need to have a rest, I'll know it. And I needed it. I never nap during the day, and I had a good hour and a half sleep yesterday in the middle of the day, and then I slept hard last night. So I think the roller coaster kind of kicked my butt and made me sleepy. So I'm glad we took that rest while we did and had some good food. We had our breakfast. We got to check where our water is. We both have 2 liters just in case, and we're waiting for Strings to pick us up. So I'll show you what today brings. Hopefully it's going to be hot. We've got a few hot days coming up. It doesn't look like there's any rain until Wednesday, but there is a chance of thunderstorm on Wednesday also. And Wednesday is the day we got to try to find a place to go that has good internet services so that we can attend the court hearing on Thursday and Friday. So anyway, okay, so we'll show you how today goes. This is Cross Trails. Learning Curve was here. We met him at the Grove back in Franklin, and he's supposed to be going up to Shaw's. So that'll be nice that we get to see him 3 times. So hopefully we'll, because he says he's going in August. And then he'll be there from August to October. So there's no reason why we won't see him. Anyway, okay, so let's see what today brings. I could have slept today. Yeah. Okay, so now we're heading back to the trail. Strings was really kind and picked us up and drove us here. This is as close as we can get. Like he can't drive around into the back part where the trail goes, but we're very close here. Yeah, so we're on the move. We'll see what it's nice. We got a nice cool breeze this morning. I have my shorts on. My legs are actually a little bit cold. They won't be for very long though, so that's okay. I'm not 100% sure what everything is here, but this is cool. I'm gonna go take a picture of the sign. It should tell us. Okay, so this is the ruins of an old church. It was built in 1852. Oh, it suffered considerable damage during the Civil War. Yeah, after that, yeah. I've been thinking about Harper's Ferry for so long. It's kind of weird that we're here. This is a big deal that we made it here. I can't remember if I said this in a video earlier or not, but when we were in the ATC and they have the whole map and with the elevation showing on it, and where we are. And so it shows you all the mountains that we've already done, showing the elevation on this thing. And I broke down. I'm like, I can't believe we did that. You know, like we're actually, it triggered it. Like I hadn't felt like that really, like at the different mile markers and different.
I blame Goldie. She cuts.
Yeah, Goldilocks. Yesterday was a special day for her. I think, the day before yesterday, when we got out of Virginia. You think about it, like people talk about hikers who are through hiking, having the Virginia blues, how Virginia is so long. Imagine like a section hiker who is trying to do it. She's a multi-year through hiker. She's trying to get through it. How long it's took her to get through Virginia. Yep, I see the white place. And she, her whole world was changing at that time. She, relationships breaking up and different things that she was going through. Like she had a hard go through Virginia. Like real life was part of that. And she just didn't get over it. Like she didn't get through it in a month, or 6 weeks like most people. It took her a couple of years, and it really hit her when she left Virginia. Like she was leaving an old life behind. And then we get to the ATC that same day, and then I'm looking at this map, and I start breaking down. I'm like, I can't believe we did this. Yeah, so yeah, it was an emotional day, getting through all of that, and now we're like, we waited for so long to get to Harper's Ferry. They're not supposed to give you another tag. I thought you got a second tag at Harper's Ferry for some reason. A lot of people do think that, but no, it's if you missed getting your tag, if they weren't open yet, or if you are doing a flip-flop or something like that. Goldie was able to get her tag for her multi-year through hike. So she got hers because she's over halfway now. Like she did amazing. But I told him, I said, I actually don't have a tag. I put my tag away that I got for my granddaughter that was born in Hot Springs. She wasn't born in Hot Springs. She was born while we were in Hot Springs. And that tag is put for her. So I don't have a tag. So they were very kind and made an exception for me and gave me a tag with no number on it. And so then I wrote 319. So her and I have the same number tag. So that's actually even better. Because if I had come through here, if they did give a tag with our new numbers, well, her and I wouldn't have the same number. But they just gave me a blank tag, and I wrote my original number on it. And so her and I are going to have the same tag with the same number. And hers was, I had put it away because it was starting to get really worn and the paint was coming off and everything. So I'm going to leave mine on my pack and let it get worn, and it will have the same thing. But anyway, so we're...
I barely read mine at this point.
Yeah, Faith can barely read hers at this point. Yeah. But, so we are on our way. We're just following our white blazes, trying to get through Harper's Ferry. These are some beautiful old buildings.
Are you guys doing the whole trail?
Yeah. This is gorgeous. Not sure what this is, but there's locks, like the little, they have people's initials, different thing all along this bridge. This is something a little different. Good morning, Franklin. How are you this morning? At least he's not hiding his head this time. Don't bite. Okay, so we're, it's about lunchtime, but just around noon. We have another 10 miles to go to the free campsite. We're in Maryland. We didn't see any sign that showed when you changed from West Virginia to Maryland, but this is our 6th state. I think it's only around 40 miles or something like that. And you can't just tent anywhere in Maryland. You have to find certain areas, you have to tent on designated sites. So the tent site, the free campground, I think it'll put us just shy of 18 for the day. So that's where we're shooting for today. We're trying to line ourselves up to get to somewhere Wednesday night-ish so that we can attend the hearing through Zoom, the sentencing hearings through Zoom. But this area has, well, especially when you drop down into the towns, the hostels, the campgrounds, a lot of them, they don't have any service or very little service or Wi-Fi. So we have to try to make sure that by Wednesday night, we're somewhere where we know it actually has decent Wi-Fi that we can be able to attend the hearing. So that's our little dilemma that we're dealing with, but we're just taking it one day at a time. I'm going to push it as far as we can, and we'll figure everything else out Wednesday night. The weather's supposed to be pretty good today and tomorrow. Just like it's supposed to be getting pretty hot this week. And then there's a risk of a thunderstorm on Wednesday. So we'll see how that all goes. Okay, so if you read this, there's this tomb here. Good night. Oh, it says his name. Good night, Gath, at the top. This was supposed to be where he would planned on being buried, in this tomb, but it's empty. So this is Gath's empty tomb. Yeah. During the 19th century, few people bought burial lots in public cemeteries as we do today. Instead, a small parcel of their own land was usually set aside as a private cemetery. If enough money was available, a tomb was often built for certain family members. Gath, concerned with his own burial, built this lonely tomb about 20 years before his death, which came on April 15th, 1914 in New York City. By this time, his great wealth had dwindled, and the near penniless Gath was buried in a Philadelphia, Pennsylvania cemetery instead of in his own tomb as he had desired. Gath's empty tomb mutely symbolizes the uncertainties of life, fame, and fortune, and the certainty of death. So this is where we're having our lunch. Yeah. We come out to this is where our first water stop. Like we could have, actually no, the one shelter, the water didn't seem, even though you had to go down.
Water down there because of the rain.
Oh, because of the rain.
It was so light.
It was a light, you'd have to scoop it, and it was I think a half a mile down. So we would have a full mile turnaround trying to get water. So we had brought 2 liters with us today so that we can make it to here. There's public bathrooms and a water spigot. This is a pretty cool spot. The trail is just right there. Like it's not, there was
I
actually
kind of wonder if the trail actually does come down here.
Oh, does
I
it?
think it does.
Okay, there was a little archway thing there that we came through.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I think it comes out right here.
Okay. Yeah, it's a pretty cool little spot. So we're gonna get water and have our lunch here where the water is. There's bathrooms. Yeah. Oh yeah, this might. Oh yeah,
Does
there's.
it come down or do we have to
I don't know. We still may have to go.
split it up?
Oh yeah. No, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I just don't know. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
It does come out this way.
Yeah. It did come out this way. Yeah.
What-
Oh, there. Okay, we go through there. Yeah.
I'm not walking up that.
No. Yeah. 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 We instead of coming this little path here, we went through that archway there and came down here. We are not that much of a purist that is going to make us go back to do this little tiny spot. We had a continuous footpath. That was the best way to go in to go see that tomb, and that's the way we went. Yeah. Some people would turn around, go backwards, and yeah, that's not us.
We'll just follow the trail.
We'll follow the maybe we know where the trail is. We'll follow the trail down.
No, I know some people are curious.
Yeah.
I don't care enough.
Yeah, we didn't. It's not like we skipped anything. We just took a different direction to go see the tomb. Yeah, and we have a continuous footpath. Yeah.
I didn't get in someone's car.
Yeah, no, yeah, we didn't yellow blaze or teleport, so we're good with it. Here's some other hikers behind us. Oh, maybe. Oh, it is them. Oh, they went back up and down, yeah. Yeah, so the people that we were kind of hiking around, they must be purists. They turned around and went back up.
It's long enough.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you
So this here too. So that's the spigot for our water. And there is, if you needed to charge up, they have outlets right there. And this is supposed to be proper bathrooms, flushing toilets and stuff, I believe. Go see. So we have garbage can and water and proper toilets. So yeah, as the AT goes along and we get more of these, it's easier to stay on trail a little longer. We just charged up last night, so we don't really need to charge anything. We're good. But yeah, so we're gonna stop here and have our lunch. So we're about 1.8 to the campground. It's 5:18. I had a little fall. I scraped up a little bit. I've got it all cleaned up. I was being dumb and walking fast, trying to adjust my pack because I could feel my back going. And I was doing it while I was moving, and I had a good little wipe out. But luckily, like so much of today has been a lot of rocks. Like the whole trail will be rocks and sharp, pointy rocks. Somehow I fell when there wasn't any, and I just landed on like dirt path and just scraped them. So we've been walking now for a while, ever since the fall. It's been quite a while, and I felt no pain or anything in my knees. So I think it's just literally skin scraped. So this one here has got a little bit of swelling, but it's not bad. Face taping up her feet, and there is a shelter here, right here. It goes probably, I don't know how far this shelter is off trail. But we're gonna head to that campground in 1.8. Anyway, so far the trail has been just kind of rocky and in trail. Nothing really fabulous happening today. So we'll, if anything shows up in between now and the parking lot, I'll show you. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, so it's 6 o'clock. We just went through the parking lot, and we have about another mile, I guess, to the campground. But there was trail magic there. This couple was a really sweet couple. They were just packing up. I think Ducky was ahead, and when they asked if there was any more people, he said that there probably 2 more coming. So they were kind of packing up but kind of waiting for us, which was very kind. So we had pop. I was able to have a hot dog, and they did have that one kind of Doritos that I guess I can have, watermelon, and little cutie oranges, and so it was really nice. And then now we're not gonna have to get to the campground and worry about making supper because they just fed us. So that was it's really nice when you get a surprise trail magic. We were really happy for there were some hikers in front of us that somebody had told them there was gonna be trail magic at the one that one picnic area where we had lunch. And so they were kind of walking around looking for it. We had seen in the comments that it was going to be gone by 1 o'clock. So we knew we weren't going to make it there in time. But I guess they didn't realize that. Whoever told them about the trail magic maybe didn't know that they had planned to leave by 1. So then it was kind of sad that they were looking for the trail magic and didn't find it. But then here, right up here, they got to get it for their supper. So I'm happy for them. But yeah, so we're going to be heading to that campground, which is a free campground. And like I said, in Maryland, you have to camp certain places. So you have to make it to there. There is no camping in still sites. But we could have, if I had really hurt my knees, if I'd landed on the rocks, we could have camped at the shelter back there, but 1 mile before this one, 1.8 before this one. So, but anyway, so we're getting close. We're almost there. We don't have to eat now, so we can just set up and go to bed.